Yeah, everything's fine until we hit the first cannon phase. Everything's normal. Range stack over there, melee, just stack at the very far right of his hitbox as close to orange as you can. I understand you may not be able to stack on orange, but just stack as a group where you can hit him. Everyone's ready, pull on tanks.
Come on.
Alright, chumps, let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Alright, boys, let's do it.
1.
Leroy. Yeah, as far right as you can, then everyone's going to move in a stack to the left for melee. It's easier for range to stack. Make sure that these get soaked.
Ooh.
There's some that are far, you're just going to have to soak them. Yeah, we can't have those going off, guys. Especially not now. Missing one before they're double soaks is a bad sign.
2, 1.
Decimations need to be moved out. Whoever just dropped that one in the middle, you're going to fuck us in phase 2.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak annihilations. There's a bunch on the far right, guys. Need people over there. Good job.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Decimations to the right. Don't stand them in the group.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Soak the annihilations. We're going to have a good bit of them. Now realize, guys, all those are going to have to be double soaked in the third phase, so just be prepared for that. Alright, right. Target the right one. Burn it down. We're going to be lusting during the third phase.
Oh
Okay.
People died to laser beams.
I don't have feathers, man. Somebody
2 people need to open their eyes.
I was literally directly on the edge of the laser beam.
Move, move, move!
You're dead.
Nope. Can't get my spirit link out in time. Yeah, we just gotta move faster. It happens a lot faster. Now that we've seen it, we should be good. Alright, decimations. You guys need to be stacked on circle. If you're directly in front of the boss, stacked on circle and star. Get there. As soon as you soak these, get there.
2 decimations off on the left.
And there it is.
And nobody went
That was
there.
people not soaking.
4,
You can
3,
on DPS.
Wipe it.
2, 1.
Guys, people can call it an easy fight as much as they want to, but if people are going to ignore the markers and ignore the mechanics, then it's not going to be an easy fight.
Should we assign people to do?
No, you don't have to assign people to do the soaks. It should just be everyone should be looking for them.
There's
We just gotta
definitely
spread it out, dude. That's all that is.
Yeah, Slayer, make your suggestion.
I'll make a suggestion. Those markers are off. Right? Like you
Alright.
do it how we've done it that it works, right? Like you put the
You
stack
now
in the
have
middle.
control of markers.
Stack in the middle for both these, right? So see where green is right now? All melee stacks there all the time, right? You stack right there on green, no matter what. If you get decimation right in second phase, when you get decimation and it stuns you, great, you're standing there, then you move to the right. As soon as that's dropped and goes away, you move back to green. Same thing with melee, or same thing with range. You stack on diamond, right? And it doesn't matter where you move to, right? Because they're all gonna be dropped right on diamond. You spread away from that. As soon as they're gone, you spread back into the middle. That way, when the annihilations come out, you're in the middle and can get to all of them.
Yeah, so we're dropping
Cool.
them on diamond, right? Cool.
No, we're dropping them. Yes, you will drop them on diamond. Everyone will move to star.
Can I make one more suggestion?
Yeah.
During phase, since it goes from like annihilation to decimation, everybody that's like annihilation, everybody should be spread out.
Yeah.
We get
Well, that's
another
what I'm saying.
closet. We're bringing Jesus' monk.
Like, see this star marker? This is worthless. You don't even need this.
Yeah, so like if decimation
You
drops,
have-
you don't need to move anywhere, you just need to move out of decimation.
Yeah, right? The only reason melee have one is because they can't move left because of the tank. That's the only reason they move to the right.
That's
But
true.
range can move
go
left.
out.
No, you have
Whatever they want.
control over markers too. You can add or remove them as you please.
Oh. Okay.
If we just get rid of star, we should be good, right?
Yeah, just get rid of star and it's good.
It's right here. Like, it's just like.
Is this kid gonna take his res?
He's probably fine.
There he is. Alright, we get another Feast Down Slayer. Yeah, soak always takes priority. I could give a shit about any of your damage. Parsing is not what this run is for. You don't parse during progression. You soak. Go and soak the mechanics. Even if you see one that's far away, like
Melee soaks all the close ones too. Like anything like from the portal to the boss. Like they're gonna
it's
soak.
all melee.
Even like around here, right? Like his hitbox is huge. So,
Yeah, people need to get good on the soaking. You can't ignore it because for phase 3, we're gonna have to double soak, so twice as many people are gonna be soaking twice as often.
if the point is, if you're not soaking, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not standing in a green circle somewhere, you're wrong.
I have a question. What's stopping me from throwing a portal here? So when I get decimation, I can just port to it, but I can just
Okay.
stand out here to soak some shit way out here.
I mean that's all fine and well. It's just that decimation instantly stuns you when it's cast on you, man. You need to be in the group. It stuns you before the actual animation is triggered or anything. The first thing that happens is the stun.
Like if you're good, you can watch your DBM timer, right? And know when decimation is coming out and then stack.
What the fuck is up with my DBM?
Yeah, I'm not good yet, dude. I'll put that there.
I'll just go ahead and draw this portal right here. Okay.
I'll unvolunteer from that.
Yeah, phase 1 we can treat it like heroic. There's just more things to soak and more decimations coming out. That's easy. Yeah, let's get some pulls under our belt. Jesus is right. Sitting here is doing nothing for us.
Cakes, remember to call out for innovate if you want it.
Yeah.
Kid wisdom if
5,
you want to need it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So melee, you're gonna stack straight in front.
4, 3,
Stack. When I say
2,
stack, I should
1.
see a stack. I shouldn't see people off on their own. Get to soaks. There's one on the far right and the far left. Good job.
Didn't fucking work.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Decimations.
You guys should be stacking.
Oh, we're getting stay on
no.
diamond.
we did.
No, this is phase 1, man. There's no stun.
Oh,
Just get it out of the group.
Right, okay.
Don't drop it right there.
3,
People can drop it right
2,
there. No.
1.
Restack. You should be just practicing. Soak.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Get the decimations out. They don't stun you yet.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
No, cat, get out of my room.
Soak, soak, soak.
Holy crap, this is a bitch to
4,
keep your freaking
3,
voice on.
2, 1.
Okay, here comes
Those
another.
decimations out of the group. Good job. Now remember, for the rest of it, stun. They're going to stun you, so the group is going to move out of the decimations. All right, right. DPS melee. Start moving back at 20% on that cannon's health. Move, move, move. He's gonna start sucking you in.
Run away, little girl.
Go, go, go.
Run away.
Need a speed boost. Get in the spirit link. Good job, guys.
Okay, you should be stacked on green and purple now.
Yes, be stacked on your respective markers.
And this is where we drop them on our markers, right?
Yes. All decimations from here on out will stun. If you're not soaking, soak and then get right back to your marker.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm stunned.
Move, 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 move. Everybody should be moving to the right. People in the middle who are stunned are going to get stunned there. That's just how it works.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak the annihilations.
Oh my god.
Much better, guys. Looking a lot cleaner.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move to the right, team. Move, move, move.
Four,
Annihilation
three,
in 2.
2,
I mean, soaking.
1.
Soak. This only gets harder, guys. We're going to have to double soak these soon.
So with the double soaking, you wanted to place ourselves on the outside.
Get Xanathos up, please.
4,
Decimation,
3,
stack, 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 stack in 2 seconds.
1.
Got
Back up.
Xanathos.
Move.
So,
Cannons are out. Kill the other cannon. Healers, can I get a cooldown?
Yeah.
Gonna need one.
I'm hemming.
what are incarnate with this?
Oh,
Oh,
You guys got
That's
You guys have to
scary.
double
Away,
soak
little
now.
girl. Run away.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Too many
Keeps
people didn't
count.
get out in time. People aren't leaving preemptively, and it's slowing them down, so it's killing them with that mechanic. I don't even know if we have enough to double soak at this point, but we're gonna sure as hell try. Alright guys, now the knockbacks will push you back. You can aim yourself into another one. So they're gonna knock you, and then you can go ahead and double soak. Like I just did.
I don't know about
4,
that, dude. Fuck.
3,
that
A lot
hurts.
of damage.
Alright,
1.
wipe it.
That thing fucks you up, dude.
With the
Yeah, personal.
by the way, and like, cause what he was saying before is with the annihilations, like when everybody gets decimation and they're all on diamond, instead of just everyone moving to the right, we should just spread out instead of all moving and stacking on the right side. Because then if there's annihilation on the left side right after, everyone has to run across the map.
Yeah,
to
but
get
you have to
it.
realize that makes you near impossible to heal.
Well, that's what I'm
That
saying.
does a
is-
massive amount of damage.
What do you mean? What
There
does
should be no damage going out there as soon as you go out of the decimation.
Yeah, I don't mean staying in the decimation. I mean
No.
like spreading out, not like entirely spreading out. Like some to the left side, some to the right. That way, if annihilation's on the left side, you can get to it.
But they don't line up that quickly.
Hmm.
Like, there's time between them for everybody to adjust.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the
I was just under the impression that we were
Moving it
spreading
to the right lets healers know where everyone's going to be so that they can use their AoE heals in the right spot. Because
Okay.
it's a huge amount of damage coming out all at once.
And then I'd say, like, after you kill the cannon, right, I'd drop links and shit right in the middle. Like, I wouldn't worry about being all the way back here.
Yeah, you can spread right after the dot goes off and you see that you have a little more health. Like, healers just we need to sync up our stuff.
yeah, I'd probably try to put that link like right here with that purple diamond.
Like,
That's
right
too
here.
close, it'll kill you.
It'll
Right
kill
here in
you,
the middle.
yeah.
You
Just
need
the
to
middle.
be,
A lot
yeah.
farther away.
I'm gonna try and put it right between the middle and the back. Like people have to get back. I'm gonna put my totem back on. It's just not as useful as I had thought, but we don't have enough fairly rushes. We only have one. Let's grab that feast and let's eat up and let's move.
Just remember to haul ass on the sucker fucker mechanic, dude.
Yeah.
No, DPS just needs to realize if you're attacking a cannon and you're melee DPS and you can't get to the back of the room in 4 seconds or less, you need to start moving early.
Here, Amelia, I'll hook you guys up, dude. You ready? I'll put this right on you, dude.
Yeah, yeah, look at that. Run back, hit that portal, come through.
Just whatever you do, don't click it before then.
Oh shit, Cam, my mind's blown. Whoa.
Look at Cam actually
Whoa.
being beneficial to the raid.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
shiny green portal. I have to click it.
Wait, why is Nanner smaller? Doesn't make sense. Oh, it's because you're
She's a
fucking-
female.
Yeah. Dolph.
Zangri? Oh, this isn't counting as a guild group. We should probably sub in Leighton for Leon's in a minute
5,
anyway.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Decimations, get out.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Soak these annihilations. I see one unsoaked in the back. Good job.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Decimation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What happened, Leighton? Just weren't topped before soak?
You want me to get him up or what?
4,
Yeah, get him
3,
up.
2,
The
1.
only way that could have happened is if tanks were out of range.
Yeah. Zangria is sitting on a bubble. Or whatever. Soaking.
Yeah, guys, you gotta stop dropping those
4,
decimations to the
3,
left. You need to go to the
2,
right. You're putting them
1.
right where the tanks need to be to drop off.
I got one in the back.
That was my fault. I
Here
didn't
it
make it on
comes.
time.
We don't have a battle res for Chug, do we?
No, I think we
Wipe
used
it. Stand in the laser.
I can res too.
How'd you die, Chug?
I was running out with the debuff and I realized Zane wasn't back in time, so I ran back in so he went melee like
Stop
that.
running out of it.
Okay.
So he went melee the melee.
Gotcha. Don't release.
Oh.
That was close.
Spooky.
You almost got
I got it. I got it.
Also, if you're really looking to save time, the raid should never release. Only the healer
Yeah.
should run back.
Like, whenever I call for a wipe, just have a Warlock Soulstone me. Or a Boomkin. Or any Druid, really. Just res me. Or any other
There
healer.
was no res available.
Oh, yeah. Rip.
We tried.
Alright, guys, so for this first one, we're just gonna act like it's fucking... We're gonna act like it's phase 2 already, alright? So, in the beginning, we're gonna be stacked unless we're spreading for annihilation. And we're gonna go ahead and just move to the right as a group so that the decimation people can just sit and then move, alright? Some additional practice for that second phase. Let's get that feast out. Hey, Leighton, can you bring Leon's to see if it counts for a guild group real quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
Gonna lose about 20k DPS, but
That's not. That's negligible. It's more about mechanics anyway.
yeah.
Keep this getting comfortable, guys. We went through this with heroic and a lot of bosses getting comfortable with mechanics. So getting comfortable with mechanics is the key here. Not having everybody yelling over each other is also the key here. Alright. Summon. Let's keep this moving along. Go ahead and feast up, Leighton. Let's get this move going.
1 second. Gotta switch one talent.
It's accounting for guild run now.
Yes. So this is for guild credit, guys. Can only help us.
All right, good to go.
All right.
Did it count as a guild group?
Yes. Look in the top left. It has our logo.
No.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Chug, you taking first? Yep.
Whoever pulls aggro first, really.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, well, I did that.
Get out with that.
Okay, or no.
Okay. We had some miscommunications. We're gonna do it like we do in phase 2, guys. We're
4,
gonna stay stacked,
3,
and then the people we're
2,
just gonna everyone's gonna
1.
move to the right. All right. Get these soaked.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Stack up. Stay stacked. Let them drop. Whoever just ran that out isn't listening.
Guys
It's
on
holy.
Discord.
Yeah, he's not in Discord.
Is that the paladin?
4,
Yeah.
3,
He's got one eye, so
2,
you couldn't see left
1.
side.
Rip.
And he couldn't see you guys sitting, so you know.
There's one on way over there on the left, guys.
I can add this guy.
Nice. Good save.
Yeah.
Nice save.
You get on your high horse.
4, 3,
How do you get on a horse
2,
with one eye?
1.
Can we keep Discord quiet during pool?
Yeah, please. We haven't killed this yet, so.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, guys, soak. Alright. You guys know the drill. Melee, get off at 20% and start huffing it, Mojo. I'm gonna go ahead and just put down my totem once it gets lower.
Oh my god.
Everyone hoof. Everyone should be moving.
Run away.
Spirit Link's back here.
Should I get Xanthos up or what?
Yeah, get Xanathos up. Move, move, move. Tighter stacks next time, guys. Don't be moving out there to the left. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but a lot of you did it.
4,
I didn't have a
Because this is a dot,
2,
so
1.
this hurts. Soak. Healers, we got a top. You still have revival, right?
4,
I used it on that one. I'll have it for the next
I
one.
have
though.
him.
Okay.
1.
I'll use my cooldowns on the next one as well.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Soak, soak, soak. Healers, we need to top everybody off. Get ready to soak, yeah?
Four, 3, 2. Four, 3, 2, 1.
Soak. Ooh.
Oh no.
What was that?
Somebody moved out last second.
Yeah, somebody missed their soak last second. That's what happens when you don't stay, guys. Sit through it. We're gonna keep trying so we can get practice. Move. I will not have SLT for this.
Run away, little
Get
girl.
back.
Run away.
Healthstone.
Definitely won't have enough people up to get all the soaks, but it's good practice. Here's when we would bloodlust.
What do you have for that phase? Or that part right there?
Huh?
What cooldown do we have? That healing cooldown?
I'm going to save my tide for then.
Alright, sweet.
And I'll tide like right as it's about to pop. Top everyone off
You
so
have
they
to
can eat
double
it.
soak these. Keep in mind, this is where you double soak.
I have to like.
Oh yeah, that was gonna happen, but... Well, that wipe happened because people
4,
moved preemptively,
3,
guys.
2, 1.
That's what that is.
Keith, hurry up, res me, dude.
Fuck you.
A bunch of people released. So, let's just...
Force to have it.
Yeah. My boss told me not to, so you come back here and res me, bitch.
Hey Nova, can we assign 2 or 3 melee to kind of watch the tank side? That way we don't get like an overcommit like we did that time where somebody went in and then out. Because I'm pretty sure it was the tank that.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, a tank went in to soak it and then had to move out at the last second.
Now, you guys
Okay.
realize you don't have to move out ever. You can have 12 people in there if you want.
Yeah, no one has to move. It can't just... It doesn't hurt us at all to have multiple people soaking. Assigning people's fine, but I'd just rather be like, everybody keep an eye on that half of the screen too, and make sure that you can get over there. If you're a fast person, and you're soaking something, like if you're a monk and you're soaking something that's right next to you, that's not really helping us, considering you're a monk. You could dash over there pretty easily.
I could be wrong
Tanks-
on this, but
Tanks should not have to soak. No, Phil, you're not wrong.
I don't think any tank went to soak. We were probably just running through because we had the debuff to run through that way.
I'll
Yeah,
try to keep
DPS
one
just...
corner every time, like by my portal, where the
Yeah.
skeleton is down there.
Yeah. Can we get a Feast Slayer? Thank you. People are logging this, correct?
Yeah.
So I'd like to take a look at it. Wednesday nights are slightly shorter just because people have work in the morning, but this should be the minimum kill. Should be this guy, you know? Most of our nights should be spent working on dogs. Melee, make use of that warlock portal. Run back. Get back quickly, like...
Oh, sorry. Here, Cho, you can taunt it first so we don't have a miscommunication.
On what?
The boss. I'm ready, but I don't know if you guys heard.
Langbanger, are you ready?
Yeah, I was just saying that because I said hold on a second, but I'm good now.
This is the kill, guys. I believe, dude.
Put your faith in the heart of the cards.
I'm putting my faith in your fucking totem, dude.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four.
Same way we do it in P2, guys. Get stacked.
1.
Move, 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 move.
No, decimation.
No. That's that fucking holy paladin again.
I fucked up. Sorry.
3, 2.
To be fair, I don't think anyone told him. Because I didn't.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
Nope.
People in group aren't even doing it.
People in group are doing it.
Yeah, so.
Oh no.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak annihilations.
4,
Fuck me.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there should be like synchronized swimmers, man. People are running too soon. What are you guys doing?
Why are you guys? You move once you see it.
Yeah, dude. You have like a good while.
4, 3.
Even if you move early, make sure
2,
you're not the fucking person with
1.
decimation that's moving. If you need to move early for some fucking reason.
Oh shit.
Alright guys, get ready. Melee, remember to move around 20%.
Oh no.
Dip out, dip out. You guys are good.
Get
Move,
out.
move, move.
Run away, little girl.
I always
Run
forget about
away.
that. God damn it, no.
Speed boost. There's people not moving early enough.
I always forget about that. I'll get it done.
Alright, now the decimations really matter. Move when you see the animation, guys, not any earlier. Cam, I need group.
4,
Stack tight, guys. Makes it a lot easier on
2,
us.
1.
I have annihilations out, healers. This is where we need to top everybody.
Are we getting that one?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Move.
That's much better.
Much, much better, guys.
4,
Big heals, guys. Big
3,
heals.
2, 1.
Annihilations, soak them. We gotta be trying to top people off before that comes out, healers.
More than one person can soak, by the
4,
way.
Yeah,
Mm.
you
Do
guys
less
should all
damage
be
that
soaking.
way.
Yeah,
One.
everyone should be soaking.
So, should probably do that.
Other stack. You tight.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Ow.
Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh!
The fuck was that?
You're ready to
You're
dip
good.
out.
Watch out.
Oh, fuck that warlock portal.
Remember, you guys are gay because I feel like people won't use it.
Oh my
That's
god.
scary.
Move, move, move.
Run away,
Mojo, do you have
little
movement
girl.
boost?
I got half the group.
Dude, I need a totem, please, dude.
I have cooldowns up.
This is it. Double soak.
Yeah, this is the kill, guys. Come on, we can do this.
Nova,
You
you
ready for
lost?
double soaks?
Yeah.
Nova lost.
I'm stunned. Lusting right after. Lusted.
I'm gonna need heals right now after this. 12 bomb.
Yeah.
Remember to double
Big
soak.
heals. Big heals.
Annihilation of
Four.
force.
I just have
double soak.
honestly.
No, that's perfect.
Double
That's what we
soak.
needed.
Everyone can soak too.
Double soak, guys. Everybody get ready to soak. Aim yourself towards another one if you're good. Make sure everything's
Inferno,
soaked.
Aim towards this one. Oh.
Double
Away from
soak,
the
guys.
tank.
Double soak.
Away from the tank.
4, 3,
Good job. Look at that.
1.
Can we get Noodle up, please?
Oh, dude, I fucked. I got fucked.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll get Noodle.
You're fine. Do mechanics first.
Resing Noodle, you're gonna be.
Annihilation in 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Here it is. Soak, soak, soak.
Aim towards that. Cam, aim towards this one, then I'm on. Aim on the edge.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Double soaks, double soaks.
Oh,
Very nice.
4.
Good job, team. Keep pumping, keep pumping.
Dude,
One.
can you give me intervent?
Yeah, I'm stunned.
That's fine.
You got it now.
oh.
Thanks.
I couldn't get to the right side for this one.
All right, big heals, guys. Do we have another cooldown by chance?
Hellstones.
No.
4, 3,
Pop personals. You guys got it.
1.
Remember double soak.
Double soak. Aim yourself towards another one if you can.
One in the back.
This one's gonna be
Double
rough.
soak.
I need to be topped.
Oh, nice.
4,
It's over.
3,
Nice, dude.
Come on, Job. Guys, push that DPS out. Execute it.
Decimation.
Decimations. Do it
It's
as
not
always. Don't get sloppy towards the end.
Hey! Let's fucking
Come on!
go!
4, 3,
Yeah! Get fucked! Woo!
Hey,
Oh,
guys.
that's me.
Guys, you're legendary.
So you're like,
Rats on the leg.
Yeah. Dude,
Hey,
Chuck
Grats,
killed
Grats
me!
Inferno.
Yeah.
I did not kill you. You ran.
No,
my
I
path.
didn't run there, by the way. You literally fucking ran out.
You're gonna blame me for killing you. I'm gonna blame you for killing yourself.
I literally got knocked in Chug's, like,
Oh hell yeah!
line of view or some
Decimator with
shit.
a
And
freaking
literally
song.
died.
That sucked. I saw you fly right over me.
Damn, dude.
Hey, Inferno, you need that trinket?
Damn right I do.
Alright.
Damn, Nova.
Oh man.
I didn't
What's
see
up?
anyone. Oh, there.
I need another cloak enchant, boss.
Me too.
You're fine, bud. Upgrades for Mythic or something I'm happy to
God.
enchant.
Oh, Nyrin, dude. Do you need that?
Does anyone here
Go to
use
the bottom.
fire relics? That's good for.
What'd you say?
I do.
I use
I use fire relic.
Oh, you got it.
Go ahead and hover over my thing and let me know if it's anything that's a big increase for you.
Player will roll for it.
Yeah, let me.
Okay. Give me a second, bud. I have to make more.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
Make more
You got
Arcana.
fucking cloak too, dude. Those are my best stats. Dude.
Dang, dude.
You're whack, dude.
I'd trade it to you, but I can't. Sorry, Chief.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah, Cam definitely need it.
Cam, you can trade me whenever to get that enchanted.
Dude,
All right,
if
guys.
If someone
Congratulations.
else needs that Nova, I'll take it. But if someone else needs to give it to Ben,
I think Slayer needed it. He said he was gonna roll on it.
Oh no, but I wanted to ask you a question. Are we extending lockouts?
I think for Mythic for the first few weeks, yeah. Why not, right?
Yeah.
And at least up until we're getting tier bosses down regularly, then we won't extend lockouts so people can get their upgraded tier.
I think
and
it's
such.
not a bad idea. Like, say we only get Grothy down, to not extend that one, just because like I feel like that's one that we could get used to one-shotting. You know what I mean?
I think we should extend all except for the tier boss.
Just a heads up, nobody change your talents. I have a codex.
Oof. Hell yeah.
All right, here comes your enchant. Sorry.
Yeah, I have a couple codexes too. If people need to change.
Shitload of whispers and such.
God, that was such a hard fight to do, Shadow Priest on, dude. Holy crap.
Bro, I gave up. I was like,
That fight is like just do the mechanics and you win.
if
Yeah,
Nova's
Slayer,
not
dude.
Every fight.
not having DPS, I'm just gonna quit.
I'm not mad at anybody for not having DPS in our first time in Mythic. That would be like a lot of me to ask. Like DPS is not what I care about for this. I care about us getting killed, which is mechanics. That just means people just need to do their mechanics properly and we'll be fine.
I just, like Maury said, I have no idea what to do as far as maintaining DPS and doing mechanics as far as the Shadow Priest is concerned.
Oh my god, that was absolute hell trying to do that. I was like, oh my god, how
My
do you ever
average
stay in
shadow
game
form
for?
was like maybe 15 seconds, man.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, so that's gonna take some getting used to. I
Hey,
think once we do it a couple times, we'll start to get it down.
Yeah.
I think it's all. I mean, on that attempt, I was like, okay, there's a timing here, but
Congrats, got strong with an orange Parson Mythic on your first boss.
Oh shit, really? Nice.
Yeah, 96.
Nice.
who?
I only got 66. Rip.
Get good.
You're telling me this Holy Paladin is 6 out of 11 Mythic and all of us beat him?
Well, he plays red.
I told
That
you
makes
he's
more
one
sense.
eye, dude.
Yeah, he's a rep, Pally.
Fuck.
Nah, dude, no excuses. Maybe if he had one hand, I'd
That's
understand.
probably why he's
But
not in here, dude. He knows I'd be fucking trolling him.
I guess.
yeah. Jesus, let us have our moment of celebration, all right? No need to bring that salty Canadian voice in here.
Does anyone look at our DPS parses?
Nah, Jesus is
No,
just
I wouldn't
completely
wanna
dead
look at
inside, so.
Our DPS parses are awful. Everyone got like a 30 and a 15.
Dude, let's not fucking worry about any of our. I mean, Nair's gonna parse because he's Nair, but that's all right. Don't worry about your parses, man. This is about killing bosses, right? Like, we now officially have a registered guild kill for our first mythic boss. So for me, that's a really big step, you know? Even if he's easy, I don't care. I'm happy that it's dead.
You can take that picture now.
Oh, well, we didn't.
Okay, you got a 14. So I bet I got the 15.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh shit.
All right, guys. This is where Mythic really starts, though.
Wait, hold on. Mojo got 100 for his item level.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Mojo, got
Mojo,
a
congratulations,
level.
bro. It's officially proof that that's just gear holding you back now. You are the best feral druid for your item level on that boss.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, radiant moonlight. Okay.
All right. So, did you guys all watch your videos for this one?
I did not.
I did not.
Wow. So you guys watched one video and called it good, huh?
No, I was like,
yeah,
we
tonight,
probably
right?
won't kill it.
That was the only one we're killing tonight.
Alright, hold on.
I almost just wanted to just make this guy. I almost wanted to trigger that holy paladin, but I decided not to. He's like, did like 99. That's a legendary parse. I was gonna give him like the up carrot and be like, got a 36 on the last pull.
That'd have been
Yeah,
good.
so that's like why he's annoying, is because like even though he knows it annoys everybody, he just like says shit like that.
Yeah.
Akineta, can you refresh my buff, please?
I know that like closer to one.
Why don't we take a 2 or 3 minutes so everybody can at least watch the video before I go in depth on explaining this? This is not going to be fun if everybody hasn't watched the video. So if you haven't watched the video, we're taking a 3-minute break so you can go watch the video. Go watch the video.
Right, hold on, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Hello and welcome to the Fat Boss Guide to Fellhound Sargeras on Mythic in Antorus, the Burning Throw. Yes, this fight hasn't changed all too much from its heroic version. The majority of the boss's abilities work the same way, and the raid pretty much needs to deal with them the same way they did on heroic. The main change for this fight is that the entire raid will be coated in one of 2 debuffs. These debuffs encourage you to split your raid up and work as 2 10-man teams, each with their own dog. So let's have a look at these debuffs. At the start of the fight, half the raid will be debuffed with Shadow Touched, and the other half with Flame Touched. The boss will attempt to place these debuffs evenly amongst the roles, with each tank receiving a different debuff, and one half of the healers receiving a different debuff than the other half. Shadow Touch reduces the shadow damage you take by 25%, and when you receive any fire damage, it will cause you to grip in the nearest player and deal a small burst of shadow damage to them. As for Flame Touched, it reduces the fire damage you take by 25%, and additionally, whenever you receive any shadow damage whatsoever, you will spawn a patch on the floor which explodes, dealing some fire damage to nearby players, whilst also leaving a pool of fire on the ground that lasts for 2 whole minutes. So to put it simply, Shadow Touch players want to avoid taking any fire damage, and Flame Touch players want to avoid taking any shadow damage. And this is best done, as Alex already said, by splitting into 2 teams based on what debuff you get, with the Shadow Touch players sticking to the Shadow Dog, and the Flame Touch. Now, although everyone will be affected by the spells that the dogs do, each individual group needs to pay more attention to the opposite dog's abilities, as it's going to be doing extra negative things to you because of its damage type. So for the Shadow Touch players, the Molten Touch, of course, isn't that bad, but you can just move from the circles. However, you cannot avoid the damage from the Enflame Corruption debuffs. As a result, you will be gripping each other all over the place, and to be honest, this is just more annoying than anything else. It is vital, however, that you do not grip the tank, otherwise potentially you're going to cleave the raid. You also cannot avoid the damage from Desolate Gaze, however the grip happens when you take damage. Therefore, the player that you grip won't be hit, so it's not really that much of a big deal. Once again, don't grip the tank. Now as for the Flame Touch players, you have a slightly harder job. Weight of Darkness of course deals absolutely no damage, so you don't have to worry about the fires from that. Just simply stack in the circles to prevent the fear. You can obviously avoid the consuming sphere as it's being shot out, however on Mythic, once it reaches its destination it will explode, dealing a huge amount of damage to anyone within its targeting circle and a smaller amount of raid-wide shadow damage to everyone. Now because you have Flame Touched, this will spawn fire underneath your feet. So before this consuming sphere reaches its final destination, you'll ideally be in a position where fire won't be in the way of the room. Worst of all for the Flame Touch players is Siphon Corruption. As the debuffs will nearly one-shot a player if they're alone, you've got to stack up. This means that everyone within will be taking shadow damage, so you're going to be spawning an absolute shit ton of fire patches. You want all the fire people to stack and simply move around as a group, leaving the fire patches as they spawn. As the fires spawn, the fire dog tank should move the dog around the room to make sure that they give the fire touch players as much space as they need. We found that doing a large oval shaped kiting pattern from the top of the room right down to the bottom worked best. By the time you're back where you started, the fire should have despawned, allowing the cycle to continue. Now whilst this is going on, the shadow dog tank should mirror the movement whilst maintaining the 40+ yard distance so that healers can have range on everyone and DPS can multi-dart. One thing to note with the fire and shadow debuffs is that during the encounter the debuff will change once, perhaps more if your damage is low. This causes everyone to gain the opposite debuff. When this happens, simply just taunt the bosses off each other and everyone else can just remain in place. Just keep in mind, you do have a different debuff, so you are going to get different effects. And the final thing to mention on Mythic is that the dogs no longer have a shed pool. When a dog dies, it'll actually stay at 1 health and attempt to heal 15% health back on a 15-second cast. As a result, you'll need both dogs to die within 15 seconds of each other, otherwise they're going to simply just keep healing. Just track both health pools and you'll be absolutely fine. And that's pretty much all you need to know. Now if you'd like a written guide for this encounter with some pictures and generally something you can refer to easily during your raid, then do go check out our written guide over on Wowhead. The link for that
I'll take more fire damage than normal.
below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If this guide did help you out, then make sure you leave a like on it and a big...
Let's say I'll share out.
Now, whoever's taking the fire when they move from X to triangle? Do you just move the boss over a little bit and go back?
No, you kind of have to like keep kiting him and rotating him because basically everyone is going to be stacked behind that dog doing damage while they're moving. And then we'll drop the fire buff underneath them, and then there has to be space for them to keep going, right? So you'll stop, fire buff will drop, everyone will move out of it, and then you'll keep moving the dog to correspond to that, and then we'll drop the fire mount, or the fire again. Like, it's sort of just like you drop fire and you keep going. Heroic,
is it like the spider boss from Emerald Nightmare? Little poison?
Yeah, essentially. It's just everyone has to stack with that fire debuff behind that dog. You have to be by the dog that you get assigned to. It's going to be random. So hope for the best.
It's easier if you stack on the side of the dog, like his back left leg, roughly, right in there.
Okay, now
move left and like to the right as the tank moves it.
This fight,
on the shadow dog, the video says to move the shadow with the fire like parallel on each side. When we're doing that, fuck, what was I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's gonna take. Oh yeah, you know that orb that drags you? Don't use that anymore. You got to get the fuck out of that thing, so it's gonna explode.
Oh, fuck.
Hey Nova, I can see if Seth's around since you can cross round.
Yeah, if Holy leaves, then for sure. He said he has an hour, so if Seth can fill in for the last 30 minutes, that's fine.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
Unless we're going. Going?
Yeah.
Okay, then I won't be back.
Ready, check us up. Let's just see the fight, right?
Oh no.
Okay, so whatever you get marked with, right? Like whatever debuff you're staying with that dog.
Feast?
I think we should just.
And then
pull
for,
the
like-
beast.
Alright. I think I know the fight. I hope everyone does.
Just to confirm, so we're tanking one at green and one at red?
No.
No. They're on the opposite sides of the room.
Did you watch the fight?
I watched the fight. That's I wasn't in voice because I was watching the video.
Fire's gonna be just a little bit farther out from X and move to green as you kite. Shadow on the other side's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna move. They're going to move at the same time down the room.
And we're just like moving in a circle.
So the raid doesn't get too far apart.
Okay.
Yeah, so you basically want to make sure that you guys are always within 40 yards of each other so that your healers can always be.
So basically,
Right.
purple's gonna be somewhere in this area, and you're just gonna go this way. If you have them. And then whenever you get the red buff, or whichever dog you have, you get the opposite buff, we have to taunt swap.
Yeah, it gives a random mark at the beginning.
Oh, okay. And then whoever has that buff has to get the taunt swap?
Yeah.
And do we have to continue taunt swapping or just that one time?
As your buff swaps.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
one time.
Alright. I don't know when we want to lust for this. Any input from the people who've done it?
Right at the beginning.
At the beginning?
I was gonna suggest at the beginning just to see how far we can get.
Yep.
See phases.
Alright guys, let's give it a shot. Oof. Tanks, do your best. Be communicating, tanks. I don't really want to hear anything from anybody else unless it's an absolute emergency. If you die, don't say anything.
I have a
Like,
question.
we know you're dead. What's up?
Is the debuff given right away?
Yes.
No, it's not. It takes like 5 seconds.
Oh.
5 seconds? Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, even like the smallest amount.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like everybody just goes on Shadow Dog and then runs across. And range can stay in the middle and go to the one that they're assigned. Remember that when you're on that dog, everybody has to stack. Stack like your melee, even if you're ranged.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
One more ready, chat.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Destruction.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it does instantly give it.
Yeah, yeah.
Pull purple away, please.
Alright. Check your thing, it'll say reduces damage taken by X. That is your dog,
Beware.
whatever's getting reduced damage. Alright, Molten Touch, dodge it over here, guys. Spread out and then stack back up.
Holy shit.
Stay stacked for Siphon. Alright, now it's going to drop a whole bunch of stuff underneath us. Keep moving, move out of that stuff. Fire Dog needs to be kite. Jatek, don't be talking during
Somebody's
this, please.
on the other side.
Yeah, somebody's on the wrong side. Somebody's doing the wrong debuff on the wrong side already.
Beware.
Consuming Sphere is out. You can see where it's going with that big purple swirly, guys.
Now, does all the fire need to get away from that area, or just...
Yes. The sphere will go towards the flame dog always.
Okay. Should I rotate the dog and go the opposite way now?
Yes.
Alright, moving in. I need somebody to stack on me.
I'm trying to get to you.
I'm feared.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I kind of expected the first pull to look like this.
Do you
Okay,
want me-
so...
I meant to say I can do fire since I probably can heal more.
That's fine.
That's what I meant to say that.
I really wasn't taking that much damage at all.
Alright, well,
So,
I mean,
Soga's doing
from-
alright.
From what I was looking at, I mean, I don't
Alright.
care for swap.
no, I feel comfortable with Shadow. You can keep fire if you're cool with it.
Alright, so... Guys, when you get your buff at the beginning, check which one you have. If it says fire damage reduced by 25%, you're on the fire dog. If it does the same thing for shadow, you're on the shadow dog. Real easy. You should know which one you're on. Yeah, it literally says fire or shadow. Yeah, you can't fuck it up. If you're fucking that up, then Mythic is not for you.
And don't be in front of the boss, please.
You should also run out with Inflame so you don't grip the tank.
Yes. Is Inflame the one that drops the fire shit though?
That's the
one that pulses out on heroic. Like you have to spread away from other people.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you get
also grips.
Yeah, if you get inflamed as a group, inflamed people just need to run away from the dog and get right back in.
The video said it like gripped people that like the nearest person.
Shit that spawns on the ground needs to be dropped behind the dog in a stack.
The gazes also will grip too.
Shadow person takes fire damage. That's when it grips.
I was told by everybody who I talked to who's done Mythic though that this one's just gonna take a few pulls. Like it's gonna take a while before we even get comfortable with the mechanics enough to kill the boss.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Is the fight like this the whole way though? Is it like anything extra added?
You just saw the entire fight.
Okay,
it just swaps at like 50%.
The dogs don't have a shared health pool though, so they have to die at the same time. That's the only
thing. So you have to like kind of.
Yeah, that's true. At the end, you'll probably have to swap a little bit. But
yeah, that's the only other thing, but it's not that bad.
We could just save our lust for the last 20%, but I don't know if that's actually gonna help. Alright. Can we get a Feast Slayer? Q, already on it? Eat up everybody.
I could definitely see like people needing to be comfortable with both fire and shadow. So like if people haven't got.
Well, shadow you're already comfortable with. If you killed the boss on heroic, then you could do shadow dog.
Oh really? I got fire last time. Fire didn't seem too bad at all.
It's
Shadow's easy.
You just have to move as a group on fire.
Yeah, fire you just move together and don't stand shit.
Get out with inflame so you don't grip your tank.
Yeah,
and everything else. Oh, that's shadow. So shadow dog, get out with inflame so you don't grip your tank. Fire dog, we should just be stacked the entire time as a group, right?
And
move as a unit.
Yeah, and move when pools come down. Yep.
Yeah, move as a unit.
So
Yeah, Minerva, how's it going?
Not too bad. Just out of class, driving home.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna ready check real quick, and let's get another pull under our belts. I mean, the only way for us to do this is just to keep on pulling, right? Just to keep it quick, get back, reset quick, and keep on going.
You still want us not to release?
Kind of be determinant on whether or not we got a battle res out beforehand, or whether or not Keeks has her cloak. Alright, everyone's ready, pull on tanks. Let's give it another shot. Trick to Mythic is just don't get tilted, you know. We're gonna wipe, but we should always be seeing improvements.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here it is. Get to where you need to be.
I got shadow. Got a swap.
Quickly back over here. Quickly back over here.
We need to go
spread them a little more.
Beware.
What the hell?
Molten Touch. Everyone else just has to dodge. Dodge, guys, and then restack. Restack, restack. Siphon Corruption's coming out. Stack, stack, stack. Everybody needs to be in here. If you're not stacked, you're doing it wrong. Wow, okay.
Rotate, please.
Everybody stack and then get out of the fire as it drops. Go, go, go. Tanks don't get to choose which dog they have, do they?
Beware.
That time we
You
did
need to
not.
move that dog, Zangri. You are just not kiting him
Yeah,
nearly
that dog
enough.
didn't move at all.
Yeah,
We
you
just
did not
moved
kite
around
that
it.
at all.
What was that supposed to kite?
The
All
dog.
along the edge, bro. You kite the dog so that that fire doesn't build up beneath us like that.
We have nowhere to stand now.
Wipe it.
Oh shit! Oh, so I just keep backing up and keep walking.
Yeah, between
Yeah.
X and triangle.
Yeah,
You have
don't
to, yeah.
don't start walking right away. Wait for this stuff to come out.
Yeah, you'll see us all start to pulse, and then we'll drop it under our feet, but there was nowhere for anybody to go because we were stationary with it.
We could almost move X back more so we start further down the room, right?
Oh, we don't even need X. X is just a generalized marker,
Well,
to be
that-
honest
yeah.
with you. That
That's
just
just
that
where
was
the
just
dog-
me to
the
show
dog
you
hop-
which side you're going to be starting on.
Yeah.
The dog
Bas-
hops down just before the X.
Basically, Shadow Dog Tank, their job is solely to keep the other dog away from Fire Dog while he's kited around the room.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, I got you now.
So you use all sides of the room. It's just you kite around in a circle almost.
So I just slowly keep backing up.
Yeah, you're just going to kite him around the circle.
Yeah. You could just
Make sure that
backpedal.
we
You
have
don't have-
Yeah, we
You
make
don't
sure
have
we
to-
have plenty of space so that when we're dropping off fire, there's places for us to go.
Yeah, you don't turn your back to the boss. Just backpedal whenever they start getting it. So the last thing you want to do is turn your back when he cleaves.
The fuck is that car?
It is a car, you are correct.
Yeah, I know. It's outside somewhere.
Hey, Slayer, I'm just going to drop my last feast. Never mind. Oh, well. I saved it. Eat up, everybody.
So where can I start Fire Dog? Just from like
As far here's a rough place where you can start Fire Dog. Where X is about to be is like a rough place. Basically, as far back as you can get it, and then you're gonna kite him towards triangle around the room counterclockwise. See how that would move? Because he basically started X. You'd slowly move him to triangle, and then back up to where we're standing, and then back around. Shadow Dog is always going to be. Shadow Dog is always going to be kept away from you. Shadow Dog's job is just to keep them from enraging and keep moving parallel with the other dog.
Okay, okay, I got you. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like the achievement.
Just know that most of your big coolies are going to be used when you're tanking the Fire Dog, and then halfway through you'll be able to switch over and you won't be taking as much damage.
Yep.
Did we ever do the meta achievement for this?
Yes.
Oh. Did I
I
just
put a
miss out?
cooking fire down. We're fine.
Oh shit, let me go get the burst.
Gotta stand on it.
Phil?
Oh.
Did you get your food buff?
I did.
Alright. Yeah, if we all call for a wipe, we can try and save some lives by trying to fucking reset the boss by pulling him up on the bridge.
Wait, I need to repair. Somebody has to repair that, sorry. Just real quick.
Yeah.
They're up.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, everyone is ready. Pull on tanks.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Destruction.
Shadow on me. Swap.
Everybody stay stacked in this corner. Alright, get behind the dog or to his side. Inferno said back left foot is your goal.
Beware.
Ooh,
Here comes the molten touch. Dodge, 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 dodge.
Way up there. It's too far.
Siphons, stack back up, guys. We need to be here for the siphons. Here comes the fire. Start kiting, Zengri. You're good. Just keep him slowly moving.
Oh, Shadow's way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't move fast enough, evidently.
Beware.
Someone reach me for a B-res.
Spear.
I got you, dude. Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Ugh.
If you don't see the fire coming out, you don't have to keep kiting. So like right now, you can keep him stationary. Everybody stack. Keeks, you need to get in.
Stack
You
on
feel
me.
yourself.
I'm slow.
Desolate gaze. Spread that shit. Try not to hit your boys with it. Fucking decently well enough. Lost a few people, but that's gonna happen.
Siphon.
Stack, stack, stack. Move out of the fire. As soon as you see those swirlies.
I got fire on me.
I am bad.
That's right, dude. You're raid leading.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just hard for me to raid lead, honestly.
I got you, Blue.
Beware.
You're moving him too much.
Yeah, so Zengri, what it's gonna look like is we're all gonna look like we're pulsing with fire, right?
Yeah, I know, but like that blue, the orb was coming. I can't just like.
Pull somebody over. I'm feared.
But like, yeah, I understand. I moved a little too much, but like the swirl is gonna make him move a little bit.
Yeah, what Inferno said, stacking needs to be way better. We need to stack while we're moving. We need to move as a group. And the thing that I kind of found there, what killed me, was I was waiting too long to move. That little pulsing animation before all the fire comes out, that pulsing animation is not on you, it is on the floor underneath you. And that is something that you have to understand. Because as soon as you see that, everyone needs to be already moving, right? Me.
Can I make another suggestion for the fire dog?
Yeah.
So everybody should like be stacked on one leg, right?
Yeah.
One leg of the fire dog. Instead of like just keep moving forward so you don't have to move that much, it's just move from left to right. So from left foot to right foot and then move forward, then right foot to left foot. And you just keep going that way.
Makes sense.
Oh, like a zigzag backward?
Yeah, that's a good. We've done that too.
Okay.
I have no idea what Holly's saying.
He means like, you know, just
people
Like when you get the fire, right? So you're stacking on his leg. When you get the fire, you move to the other leg, essentially, and then you'll move the dog forward. And then when it happens again, you move back to the original leg.
Yep.
That's what he means.
That way you're just not moving that much.
There's 3 markers out. Just do your best to try and keep track of those. Hoping that one of those 3 will be on the dog. I'll mark Chron. Exactly. Yeah, if you guys are reading in guild chat, you stack during the purple pulsing and then move when it turns orange. So like when that comes out, like we're it's troublesome just because we're seeing it for the first time, right? But that stuff that is pulsing is on the ground. So as soon as you see that fire pulsing, you need to move. So what we should be doing is like Mojo said, move left to right, right forward. It's not on your actual character model. It's on the ground. It's on you, but you have to move. Go ahead.
Question. Is it possible to move the dog from over there, the fire dog from all the way over there to, say, like right here where Moon is, and then move him back without moving Shadow?
I've killed it like that, yeah.
Because if we can, we could just eliminate like moving people off of Shadow at all.
So where do you're proposing that you keep him in like a corner and then fires kited while Shadow's stationary?
Sort of like a J shape, where we come up here to this hill areas where I'm jumping.
Yeah.
And then just kind of loop back around and go back the opposite way without having to move Shadow Dog at all until we have to taunt.
But does the fire from like the previous go away?
The video says it stays for 2 minutes.
Okay.
But if we go back and we're doing it that way, we could just have one line of fire and then go back and just follow that line alongside of it.
Alright, put a marker down so like I don't fucking reset the boss. Let's put it like right there. No, that's too far. Way too far. I'd say like right here is absolute max.
I mean, I don't want to get too far from the Shadow Dog because we could probably pull the fire like right here to the corner of the ramp and just turn him around and go back the other way. I mean, I don't know if it'd work. I'm just curious if it would.
I mean, I think the other strategy was fine, but I mean, we can try it.
Well, when people are moving from left to right, you won't be moving as much. So about the time it should is.
Mm-hmm. So with people like we're all gonna stack back behind the boss to his left. When you guys taunt Zangri, I need you to immediately, if you're taunting at X, have him facing towards triangle, right? So we don't have to be dodging, dipping, and ducking around the boss.
If I could put a marker down, the fire dog usually jumps out like right there.
You want me to take fire this time? Maybe it'll hit me again.
It's just going to be random, so whoever takes dog at the beginning doesn't matter. We're all expecting some sort of swap. If it happens, it happens.
The first time we did it, I pulled it on fire and I got fire. And then the last two, I just got Shadow. So
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
it really
random.
matters. I don't think it's really going to matter which one we run out.
Get your feast buff, guys. Let's just keep trying it. Finding little things we can improve on. If you're marked, try and make your priority movement at the right times in the right places. That's just how that's going to work best for you.
The stacked leg thing too, because I think that would actually really help us because our fire is like so spread out across the map.
Oh yeah, no, we have to stack.
Yeah.
Drop it. Basically, like what's going to happen is you'll stack because you get that siphon essence, right? If you don't stack for that, you take damage or get feared, right? With that purple debuff. So everyone needs to be in the stack all the time. And then people need to, as soon as that orange animation comes out, they already need to be moving, right? Like when that animation comes out, we'll swap to the other leg. And then Zangri can start moving a little bit forward. And when we get that animation again, we'll all move forward. Then we'll swap to the other leg. Exactly. So we should be leaving two little puddles behind him.
Okay, so like we're gonna start, and then the fire comes, and then I just turn to the other side, and then you guys are turning on the other side also, and then I back up after the second thing of.
You don't have to
fire.
turn anything. It's on DPS to move and stack. Like basically, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
can I get Mojo wherever you are? Come stand on me. I'm jumping. All right. So say the thing goes out, right? Mojo and I are gonna move to the right as a group, right? And then we're gonna drop our next one right here. And you're gonna be starting to kite him backwards, so that the next time it comes out, Mojo and I can move forward, right?
Okay.
And then we'll go back left. It's like creating little squares, right?
Oh.
Vice versa. So
yeah,
it's basically left, right, move forward, right, left, move forward. Yeah, so that's where things are going to be deposited. So let's go ahead. Let's get another pull under our belt, see it again. I mean, we got the boss to 63% on our second attempt with no idea what we're doing again, so
Oh yeah.
I'd say we're doing a decent job at progression. We're seeing improvement on every pull, so we just need to get it down and comfortable, and we can kill this boss tonight. We have a full hour left of raid. Sitting pretty.
What's the appropriate time to lust for this?
I was just kind of holding on to it because I figure if damage than the other dog, we can dump lust to cheese the other dog.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Inferno. Give them a hug for me.
Yeah, dude. 8%, 4%, 5%, 6%. They're so close.
That's when those wipes happen, though. That last phase is a fucking brutal. All right, everyone's ready. Well, Holy's away. One sec. Good to go. Pulling tanks. I'll lust it at the start because, like, fuck it, why not? Let's see how far we can get it.
5, 4,
But you guys have to realize.
1.
You guys have got to realize. Okay, get to your dogs. I haven't done Shadow yet. Let's be interesting.
It's so easy. Dude.
Yeah, it's easier.
I fucking hate this dog.
Alright, so let's list.
I've had Shadow.
It's
every
already
time.
out, bud.
It's already out.
Oh, I'm blind.
Beware.
Molten Touch coming out. Watch out, fire guys. Alright, guys, if you get inflamed over here on the Shadow, make sure you're not watching. Make sure you're not stacking with anybody.
Move out.
You gotta move him more, man. There's nowhere for us to go.
Well, I thought y'all were going from one side to the other side.
Oh, I got inflamed.
Getting flamed out.
I got flamed. I gotta run back this way.
You gotta get it out or you're gonna give it to the people around you. See how this is never ending, guys? That's because we're not getting away from each other quick enough. Because you're gonna grip people. Alright, restack Shadow. Fire looks like it's having some troubles.
Oh, the weight of darkness, please.
Figured.
We didn't have people stacking with Zengri, that's our own fault. Are you unfeared yet?
18 seconds.
Oh,
man.
That's scary.
Can we get a battle res on him?
Got
See
him.
how far we can keep going?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Beware.
Oh. How fucking unlucky is that?
Oh wow. Okay.
I got teleported away.
Beware.
Alright guys, let's pull him out and wipe it up. Try and reset these dogs. Just trying to keep Chug alive so we can have aggro to reset it. Alright.
That's like the most unlucky thing that has ever happened to me.
Please tell us more.
Yeah, wait, what happened?
I had like siphon or whatever, and I couldn't stack with people because I got gripped into the fucking air as soon as it was about to go off for like the molten whatever.
Yeah, it is the fire dog. This is just like fire dog progression. We're fucking up on the shadow dog, guys. You need to Zangri, when you get that debuff that's gonna fear you, can you please like tell some people to stack? Basically, if you get inflamed, you need to get the fuck away from that dog and let that drop off so you don't grip people and put it on them. Especially so you don't grip it and put it on the tank. Right? Like everyone just needs to hard spread on the shadow dog to get away. Come back in after inflamed and make sure we're by Zangri so we can soak. Yes, Phil, go now. We're waiting on Holy to get here. Please be quick. Got an hour left. I'd like to kill it. Yeah, are you seeing what Zenithos said? Fire dogs move forward with each drop. That's fine.
Yeah, but the reason I didn't move him right away, I was under the impression that last we were talking about dropping on his right leg, then move to his left leg, and then move forward.
Yeah, I just don't think there's enough space in a stack. Yeah, people aren't moving properly.
That's why I didn't move him right away, because I was waiting for the step over.
I remember we typically had somebody calling out like move left, move right.
I would do that, but I was assigned
Too long
Shadow,
guided
so
guide for
we
the
need
Felhounds
another.
Sargeras on Mythic. If you don't know the fight on Heroic, I've linked my 1.5 minute long guide in the description box. On Mythic, these dogs no longer share health. They need to be killed around the same time or else they'll heal. The entire raid will either get a Flame or Shadow debuff. The debuff only reduces the damage you take from that school of damage by 25%. If a Shadow player takes fire damage, they will pull in the nearest player to them and they will both take damage. If a fire player takes shadow damage, they will spawn this orange force field that drops an orange pool on the ground. Do not stand in this force field or the pools, and these pools last 2 minutes.
Alright, I'm
Taking
back.
damage from the opposite school is inevitable. Shadow will take fire damage at least during inflamed corruption, and fire will take shadow damage after the purple orb drops. Speaking of purple orb, there's now a giant purple swirly to indicate where it'll disappear. Do not stand in this. It also moves faster and deals raid-wide AoE shadow damage when it reaches the swirly. Fire will also take shadow damage when the shadow dog does siphoned at 100 energy. To deal with this, every fire player needs to stack up on the fire dog's front left leg. When the force field comes out, move counterclockwise around the boss each time. Once you get to the other side of the boss, the tank should pull the dog back so you can now move behind it and then move back into your original position beside its front left leg. At some point during this, you'll be doing this shuffle while the orange swirlies spawn on the ground. It can be hard to see and you may want to pop some personal cooldowns here to survive. Positioning the dogs is similar to Heroic. The fire dog will always need to be moved away from the orange pools. The shadow dog will need to be moved as well so the dogs are always apart. And essentially you'll always be rotating around the room and be on opposite sides. At about 50% health, the raid will swap debuffs, so make sure you're switching which dog you're on. Tanks can do this too, but you'll want to wait until one of the dogs is doing their 100 energy abilities so that only one dog moves. You can use your offensive cooldowns on pull and defensives for the 100 energy abilities. That was a too long do not read guide for the Felhounds of Sargeras on Mythic. If you have any
Hi, baby. Hello? Are you downstairs?
You guys are so mean to him.
Can you go downstairs?
Doesn't need to talk.
It's the last one. It's so we can have cover tonight.
Damn, Cam, get told.
Akinetta, pretend to get offended.
I'm already offended.
Seriously, what's a Mexican beard though?
I'm curious too. I have never seen a Mexican with a full beard.
Oh, thin and sad.
That's so true.
Alright guys, let's clean this up. He pulls on tanks. If you're on the fire side and you have a voice and you know what you're doing, call for fire side. If I'm not over there, I'll let people know off the start which dog I
4,
get.
3.
Shadow doesn't really
2,
need much. Zengri, if you're on
1.
whichever tank is on Shadow, make sure you call before you get stunned.
Swap ring. Swap.
I'm
swap.
Shadow. I need someone calling for fire. Who's gonna call for fire?
I'll call it. Stack on his right foot.
Thank you, Inferno.
Stack on his right foot. Harder. Stack harder.
On me?
Get on his left foot. Or not. Stack on his right foot.
What's up?
Stack on X. Okay, now move back towards his right foot. Back towards his right foot. There, stack on his right foot. Okay. Go right, go right, go right, go right. Go to his next time we move, go to his left foot.
Sphere.
With inflamed. Out. Far away from anybody else.
Move that dog. Stay away from the sphere. Stack on his right foot. Stack on his right foot. Right foot, right foot,
Oh my
right
god,
foot.
guys, move from me.
Oh fuck.
We don't need to be moving the dog yet.
Stack on Jug.
Stacks.
Shadow.
Stack on right foot.
That was my guardian,
Move
by the
left.
way.
Can we pull him through this fire?
Stay here. We'll move once the fire drops.
Got it.
And you'll
So
move
far,
through
huh?
that hole. You're gonna go left through that small, left through the hole right here. Stay on his left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Keep moving
Here
left,
comes Molten
left,
Touch,
left, left.
boys.
Okay, stack on his right foot. Right foot, right foot, right foot. Okay, move him, stack on his right foot.
Beware.
Sphere.
You have to start moving the flame dog back. Okay, left foot, left foot, left foot. Okay.
I'm dead.
We lost the tank too.
Yeah.
It was better that time though. For the most part,
Yeah.
up until the end.
Bugs.
I got feared, so I can't.
What's the best percentage?
Whatever this is.
That was right there.
61.
52.
61 and 52.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's different. I forgot.
So about 55%.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Not bad. That's progress.
That's what I'm saying. As long as we're seeing progress, I'm happy. Like, if we don't kill this tonight, I'm not actually going to be super surprised, you know? I kind of went into it expecting this to be one of the harder ones for tonight.
I'm really scared of Portal Keeper.
We'll get it. Don't worry. Don't think about those. Think about just this.
You guys gotta remember with progress in this game, also, it's not so much like, oh yeah, we got the boss down to like 5%. It's also like, hey, I didn't die this attempt this early, or I fucking dodged that this time. It's also personal progress too. And that'll keep you going, because a lot of us have done the heroic grind back in the day or whatever and fucking wiped like times to a single boss before we got it down. It's
Question for people who've done this on Mythic already, namely at Inferno. Is there a way you can spread far enough to avoid all of the inflames? Because people are getting launched all over the place on Shadow side. Can you just spread so far that it doesn't pull anybody in, or is it always going to pull anybody in until it's done?
It won 8 yards.
Every time until it's gone. On my druid anyway. That's how I do it.
You can spread 10 yards to avoid it.
Okay.
That too. I mean, you can't range it.
So, but we could also just move as a group, sit there, heal through it, and just eat it as a group and make sure it's away from the tank, correct?
You can. It's a big deal for casters though, right? Because it's going to interrupt the cast for the entire duration if you do it that way. That's why I'm saying for melee, it's not a big deal, right? That's why I just sit in it. That's my feral druid, but yeah.
As long as you're not gripping the tank, that's the most important part.
Also type /range 10 and see who's within 10 yards of you.
Like, I mean, Shadow Dog's hard, right? Like, if you get the purple crap, whatever it is you have to stack for the fear, right? Like, stack for that. Other than that, you can do whatever the hell you want. Like, it doesn't matter.
So right now, Red Noodle is exactly 10 yards of me.
So you guys know this is what 10 yards looks like if you target Lang and target me.
You can just
I'm
do
exactly
slash
10
range.
yards away from Lang right now. Alright. Everyone get their butt. Was a feast dropped?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone eat up. We're gonna ready check. We're gonna do this again. Like, mind you guys, we still got 45 minutes left on raid, so 45 minutes.
Like, you can
working on
call
this
fire out
boss.
too, but really, you just kind of gotta figure fire out on your own.
Yeah, people like calls are helping, but people really need to realize that staying as a group, like those people who are marked, to just be with them. Assume that they're always gonna be up on the boss and out of the fire, and just be with them.
You should always be popping your personal cooldowns too.
Yeah.
That dog.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Everyone's ready. Pulling tanks. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, Slayer. If you can use them, use them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Destruction.
All right, I got fire this time, Inferno. Don't worry about it. Everybody stack on his left leg. When I say stack, I mean stack. You shouldn't be out of that stack at all. Not at all. Nanners, you're doing it wrong.
But my multi-dot.
Beware.
Molten Touch, move. Move out, move out. Be ready to restack. Restack as a group. Let's go. Stack up for Siphon. Move, move, move. A little too late on that call. It's on me. Move. Move forward. Keep moving. Just keep on moving, guys. There you go.
Beware.
Spear.
This purple
Blade,
circle
blade.
around the dog, is that where it's going to detonate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be away from that then.
Oh,
Oh. My fault.
I get away. That was my fault.
We just spread a whole bunch of stuff all over the map. That's on us. Guys, restack on his left leg, please. If you're on the fire dog, get over there now.
Oh
Stack
my
on Jug.
fucking god,
Tank.
dude. I'm gonna get feared full.
I tried, dude. No one's.
No one stacked on.
I'm getting gripped.
And Zangri is just dead.
Can we get a res on Zangri? He is up. We're resetting him. Alright, we're resetting him.
I think one person stacked on me though, which is something.
Yeah, I blinked in you, so I could try and stack, but
It's alright, guys. Shit
Hold on.
happens. Progression.
like the easy way to know, like the flame dog, right, or any of the tanks, like if you see the purple circles and there's one circle that's not on everyone else's, you stack on the tank.
Whoever was that shadow, don't go past his shoulders because she kept gripping me.
Yeah, there's.
It's so stupid, Cam.
And then after, you really need to stay on, like, the left side of the room, like of the fire dog. Can't move out here away from the dog.
Oh, I look so high. A little bit.
He's strong, but he's bad at it.
Nanners, can you turn off your burning rush, please? Thank you. Let's pop another. The feast is still up. Alright, everybody eat. I wish we still had Fear Ward. You could just Fear Ward the tanks. We'd never have to think about it.
I mean, I have that fear trinket.
Play undead.
Or whatever.
True.
I have the urn. Should I just use it? From, like, Kara.
I don't know. I feel like if we were all stacked properly, it wouldn't be a concern, right? Like the fire dog, we should never not be stacked. Is the thing. If you're running out of the
When
group,
I get that
you're fucking
fire
it up.
thing or whatever, like the one where like you're supposed to spread, do I even need a spread since I'm on fire, or can I just sit there?
Inflamed doesn't happen to us unless you go out to the middle and get it from a shadow dog person. The only fire debuff we have is the one that drops fire onto the ground. As far as
I've been getting inflamed
Yeah,
every time
I
I've been
got
on fire
it.
dog. I just think it doesn't damage us as much because it's
Yeah, I don't think it
25%.
pulls anyone either. That's why I was wondering. Because I ran out and nobody got grip to me.
Well, look, you don't, for inflamed, you don't have to spread very far because you're taking 20% less damage and that thing does nothing. Right? The only one you have to worry about is like the one that looks like popcorn or whatever. Right? The red popcorn. That's the only stuff you
Yeah.
have to worry about, really.
Yeah, so we can stay stacked. If we're gripping each other into each other, so be it. But don't worry about inflamed if you're on the fire dog. If you're on the fire dog, it doesn't grip you. There you go.
Yeah, it
You're
only
just
grips you
fucking
if you have the
stacked.
shadow touch debuff.
Yeah, so you're just stacked for inflamed, right? Like, or for fire dog, we are just stacked the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll try and do a better job myself, and I'll mark myself as well.
I mean, you want to spread like a very little bit. Like, you don't want to. But yeah, it's not going to kill you.
All right.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I'm just kidding.
This holy guy is talking a whole lot of shit for doing 427k healing.
You're the best in the world.
Thanks.
If the world had only you in it.
Shut the fuck up.
5, 4, 3,
All right.
2, 1.
Clear Discord for me. Let's do this properly. Here it is. Get to your dogs.
I'm gonna let
Fire dog. You're gonna be stacking on that back left leg. We're not gonna try and go left right anymore. We're just gonna try and move forward for now. Till we can get comfortable with it to kite it across the way.
Beware.
Molten Touch is coming out, spread out for that, and then get right back in your stacks.
That's the stuff you really don't have to spread for, by the way.
Molten Touch?
Yeah, you do. It does so much
Molten
damage.
Touch will kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were spreading for the wrong stuff.
There's the spread. People need to remain stacked. Keep that fire up. Can I get a battle res?
Beware.
Possible?
Sphere.
Yeah.
Inflamed on people. Don't.
I'll wait for that to
Oh
go
my
down
God.
before I take this.
Like you guys that were on the left side of the dog there, that's no bueno.
Somebody put inflamed on me.
So how far do you have to get away from that spear?
Stack on choke, shadow.
Like,
You're gonna get feared. Yep.
Oh, it's not me.
we're gonna have to try to move around this fire.
Okay, so Desolate Gaze can one-shot you.
You
It's
should
good to
probably
know.
move.
Oh no, I got hit by all three of them at the same time. That makes sense.
The fire dog is not dying.
Nope.
Beware.
It's because a lot of our DPS are over here dead.
Trying to move out of that awkward up here.
Beware.
No healers are alive, so it looks like we're releasing.
I'll lose res one of you.
We have a wreck.
Well,
For somebody.
I released, so
Damn.
yeah, that's who I picked up.
So how far do we have to be away for that consuming obliteration?
Which one is that?
It's when the orb comes in to the dog.
You see that?
That's-
Just be outside that purple circle.
Yeah, there's a purple circle.
Yeah.
I was way outside of it, but still killed me.
Yeah, it still puts the fire debuff down under a player that has it.
The orb you don't have. The orb is just like in a set path. I feel like. Right.
Right, but it does.
It is, but
It
when
goes towards the fire dog.
when it blows up, if you have the fire debuff, it puts debuff under you, just like.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's why you need to be on the right side of the dog. Like you guys that are spreading and moving to the left of the dog and dropping fire all over the place, it's gonna cuck you us later.
okay.
Be up against the wall.
Yeah. So when we're pulling him, Zangri, can you try and position him just slightly not against the wall so we have room to the right to run to?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I'll do that.
No, you're fine. We haven't told you obviously, so you're doing just fine. Another thing is Kyrie, that molten thing where it lifts people into the air and pelts you with fire down there. Are you telling us we don't have to spread to dodge that?
Not essentially, no.
Okay.
A little bit, but not.
Talking about
Yes.
Molten Touch.
Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molten Touch you should still. Inflamed you don't have to spread for, but Molten Touch I feel like is going to kill you if you don't.
Yeah, you're right. The inflamed one, not the one where it spits them in the air, right? Like the first one we dodged there, that was fine. The inflamed, you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. Well, hang on. What's the name of the fucking things here? Like the one that looks like some popcorn, the glittery one, right?
Yeah, the one that we have to move. That's the one
to move for. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know they are, Jesus. Molten Touch is easy to dodge as a group, though. Everyone can get out for that and get right back in. It only happens here and there, and it doesn't seem to happen overlapping with other mechanics.
You should
Yeah,
be able to
Molten Touch
dodge
will wreck
all of
you.
it, really, but you guys have to stay on. You have to stay on the right side of the dog in this first part.
So closest to the wall.
We're gonna last on
like,
cold.
like if you're dropping patches of fire out here, like where I'm at, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck us up. So we're gonna all run to the right, guys. If you need to get out for any reason, go to the right.
Oh no, maybe I did.
You guys, half hour left on the raid. Let's do this. I'd like to at least get him low. At least past 50% when we swap.
Quick question. Whenever we get to the swap phase, do you want to bring the fire dog to the shadow side over here so you have a clean slate of fire to avoid?
Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah,
Okay.
you basically are just going to taunt swap, and all of the people are going to move with their dog, and the tanks are going to stay where they are.
Gotcha.
And also, if one side is doing more DPS than the other, don't worry about it because at 50% they swap anyway, so they should be able to catch up. So if one side is doing a lot,
No,
of
they don't
DPS,
swap. They haven't. They haven't been
us?
swapping the whole time.
We haven't gotten that far.
Yeah, it's at 50%. Everyone swaps their debuffs.
Yeah.
So
the damage should equal out close to the end.
Yeah, it should equal out.
As long as like people are
Yeah,
alive.
don't even worry about the damaging portion right now. Let's just get through being able to stack properly and deposit the flame on the ground properly. That and get that comfortable, the rest of the fight will be a lot easier and everything will kind of come naturally.
Let's do it.
Why would we? Who's saying the stack?
Yeah, isn't this that far? I was told this
Cam
is that far.
That's why we haven't killed it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, we should stack them up in lust, dude.
Yeah, watch us die to the first outburst.
5, 4,
YOLO.
3,
Move them out
2,
for outbursts.
1.
Destruction.
It's your dogs. Clear out Discord, please.
We're on the right side of the dog on fire. So.
Hey, everybody under his left leg. What are you doing?
Beware.
Molten Touch is out. Watch out.
2 minutes.
Get stacked, guys. Stack tighter. This is not a stack. You guys are all over the place. Move. Move, move, move. Keep moving. There you go. Get out of that. Look at that. Just how it should be. Out of it again. Sure, we're good. Just stay near the dog. Get away from it. Inflamed is out. Stay as a stack. Get out of that fire. We're getting fire pits all over, boys.
Stack on Zangri, stack on Zangri, stack on Zangri, stack on Zangri. Thank you.
Alright, Desolate Gazes. Don't get hit by those if you can avoid it. Stay stacked behind. Stay stacked behind this dog. If we have to do a full rotation of the circle, that's fine.
Yep, I'll start to move.
Move. Move fire. Stack back up.
Beware.
Move
Don't move
again.
too fast. Don't move too fast. He's still casting.
God.
I got put up in the air and dropped down onto fire.
Same.
So did I.
Beware.
Hey, we got better. Way better.
Keep going. I got killed by that. That's embarrassing. Alright. Try and reset if you guys can.
Oh shit! Don't think that's gonna happen.
If you can't reset it, die quickly because Keeks has her cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a master grip.
The Shadow Priest got. Oh, never mind.
Fuck, dude. I was cucking him, dude. God damn.
Don't release.
I almost made it
Oh
too.
shit, and she doesn't get her debuff either.
Nope. That's why I wanted to touch the boss the first time.
Okay, guys, it was looking a little bit better. So the thing for the fire ad is that we got to get better at trying to stay as a stack. Calling, oh, stand on the right leg. Oh, stand on the left leg. Just shut up. Let me call. I don't want to hear anybody else's voice when it comes to the stacking.
So
and the
we're staying on the left leg though. I thought
We're gonna stay on the left leg. We move to the right if you need to get out of the group for any reason. That gives us space along the right.
I think like half my group died at Shadow. I think. I don't know if anyone did, but it looked like people died at Shadow.
I have a quick question about Fireside.
Yeah.
So between X, are we not going to those walls as possible?
No, you want to have places to move. You want to drop the pools of fire. You want to drop the pools of fire like directly behind the person, like the dog that's moving. You want to leave a little space on the right in case we need to get back out, right? In case you need to get back out, you need to move to the right. Like if something comes up and you need to move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we kind of cut the memes in all chat too? Like people don't want to progress, but they're typing and they're not really listening. Yeah, that time was a lot better on the dog. We just need to try and clean that up so that we're moving a little slower around that side of the room. We're moving a little too fast, but things are spreading, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. Yeah, Jesus, things are looking a lot better in terms of movement. Is Holy done? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
He should say something. Lay, is there an option to have Seth?
Checking.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to call it early due to losing a healer.
There's Fippy is on. Isn't he a healer?
Yeah, let's see if Piffy wants to help us out.
The only reason I ask about the fire pools thing is because
And I'll be right back while I'm checking on Seth. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.